During COVID,
Yes.
we had an incident where the health minister broke the law. Right? Broke the law. He was cited by his own colleagues in parliament.
You refer to Adom-Otchere?
I don't even need to mention it.
I want to remember which law he broke so that we can deal with it.
Did he not give out a contract without asking for permission for parliament?
Yeah, the Sputnik? The Sputnik?
Yes.
Yes.
What did the president do? He went to his constituency.
Whose constituency?
Adom-Otchere's constituency. And in his speech, he said, parliament, and he thought it was a joke.
No, but could you?
He didn't act on it. He thought it was a joke.
How did he break the law? The law, Parliament is the law-making organization.
Paul,
so somebody breaks the law in Parliament.
Paul, I
expected
expected the president to act after he had heard that Kwadwo had broken the law, because he knew he had broken the law. And why
what
I knew
law did he break?
If you give out a contract to supply COVID medicines, you can Google it without the express permission of Parliament.
Oh, I think you've forgotten that during COVID there was a suspension of laws. There was an emergency situation created. I think you've forgotten about
No, I haven't forgotten.
All the contracts that were run under COVID, they were run under that emergency.
So during COVID,
you know that.
So during COVID, we lost our mind. You see,
no, you are
indicting the very. You
can't say that. The 1992 Constitution. No.
Paul,
the 1992
you
Constitution.
You are indicting your own argument.
No, the 92 Constitution creates instances where you can suspend the law of a country, and that was applied. It was published. It was published.
Our laws
were not published.
Our laws were not suspended.
And during COVID, during COVID, that's why you and I couldn't move.
During COVID,
that's why you couldn't move.
But the law for you to consult Parliament when you were procuring goods was not suspended.
I submit to you that it was. And that is why Adom-Otchere cannot be punished even today.
Who said he cannot be punished?
So they should punish.
Oh, just wait. It's time. Paul, during COVID, if an armed robber came to your house, the fact that it was COVID, the law was not suspended.
The law that suspends also delineates, back to my word, it delineates what is suspended and what is not suspended.
You are using
I bring the 1992 Constitution, let me show you.
You are using a lot of English. I went to Water School, you went to present.
No, your English is better. Yes, I get it. I get it, but we have to be honest and clear.
Let's stop obfuscating and fudging. You are talking about.
There's a constitutional provision. We are a country of laws.
The constitutional provision. So if the constitutional provision
allows that,
no, it is not true.
COVID was an emergency situation.
Yes,
why couldn't you move?
Paul,
you should have been moving.
It is not the same. So why did Adom-Otchere's own colleagues in Parliament cite him for criminality?
What did they say? Where's the Hansard?
They say, read it.
So let me do this. Gentlemen, let me do this.
Please do that. Because the 1992 Constitution has ways in which the President of Ghana is able to suspend the operation of certain laws. And the President of Ghana took advantage of the COVID, came to Ghana Broadcasting Corporation, announced to the public the regime that we are under within the COVID. That regime allowed him to impose restrictions on us. It allowed him to impose restrictions on certain things.
Suspend the procurement laws. Don't go there.
But you have to suspend the procurement laws, because if you are in a health position and you need to bring in vaccines immediately, and you are now going to go through a COVID process, and Ghanaians are dying. Ghanaians are dying.
If you remember, the vaccines that were given to us were given to us under a protocol.
Just a second. This will settle it. I mean, at the end of the day, we want to know whether Adom-Otchere was wrong or right.
Yes.
With the decision he took.
The Parliament was wrong?
Yes. You recall that when the matter came up, there was a committee that was set up to look into the issue.
What did the committee say?
Now, let me read to you what the committee says, and I think that will settle it.
Okay.
Now it says after over 3 weeks of work, the 9-member ad hoc committee constituted by Parliament to investigate circumstances surrounding the botched Sputnik V Vaccine procurement deal submitted its report, and this is in 2021, to the House on Friday, August 6, 2021. The committee in its work engaged with the Minister of Health, Kwadwo T, officials from the Bank of Ghana, and the Ministry of Finance, among others. Now, a 29-page report produced by the committee came out with a number of findings and recommendations, key amongst them being one, it's important, Health Ministry did not receive cabinet approval of the deal. All right. 2, Health Ministry breached the Constitution by not seeking parliamentary approval for the agreement with the private office of His Highness Sheikh Ahmed Dalmouk Al Maktoum. 3. Health Ministry did not seek approval from the board of PPA before signing the agreement. 4. PPA has not concluded its investigations into the matter. 5.
PPA has not concluded?
Yes, PPA has not concluded its investigations into the matter.
2021?
Yes, 2021.
Okay.
And then 5. Health Ministry used middlemen, that's Office of His Highness Al Maktoum and SL Global, for the purchase and distribution of the vaccine. 6. Health Ministry agreed at $19 per dose with Al Maktoum, although ex-factory price of the vaccine was $10. All right. 7. Ghana paid 2.85 million US dollars, equivalent at the time 16 million cedis, which is 50% of total cost in advance. Messrs. Al Maktoum, although minister said he had no knowledge of such.
Ministers denied knowledge.
Yes, he says yes, he doesn't know that.
Unbelievable.
8. Yes. Minister for Finance, Ken Oforiatta, asked to take steps to recover $2.8 million already paid to Sheikh Al Maktoum.
Which they did.
Right.
They did.
Now,
you
it says...
they did.
I don't have that. I don't have that.
They recovered the money.
You know something?
No.
A lot of the things that Atai stole was recovered. Is it still not in jail?
Now, a debate on the reports ended without a decision to adopt or reject it. The minority in Parliament...
Say that again. That's a legal position.
A debate on the
report by the Legislative Assembly
ended without a decision to adopt or reject it.
A debate by the Legislative Assembly ended without a decision to adopt. Alban Bagbe was Speaker.
Just a minute.
The Parliament was 50-50.
Yes, a minute.
Bagbe was a Speaker.
Let me finish. It says that the minority in Parliament has called on President Nana Akufo-Addo to immediately dismiss the Minister of Health. Kweku Agyeman saying he's not fit to be in the office. They argue that he violated the 1992 Constitution and his oath of office by trying to procure vaccines through middlemen without recourse to Parliament or Cabinet. And I quote them, "It is beyond any reasonable doubt that the minister betrayed his oath of office and for that matter, and he also failed to uphold the Constitution and the laws of our country. I must say that a minister should be sanctioned. He must be removed by the president.
This is Atufosin speaking.
Yes. He's not fit to occupy the office of the Minister of State and must therefore be removed from office henceforth.
Yes.
Failing which, this House must pass a vote of censure on the minister." Now, they also took the minister on over his claim that that no payment was made in the deal when the committee's finding pointed to the fact that money was actually paid. Right? Good.
Moro,
but the minority leader...
Before you go for...
Hold on. It's very interesting.
No, I'm just about to...
You are reading the minority view.
Let me just...
But the minority view you are reading, you have to let viewers know that the thing you are reading is the minority view. That's very important. It's the minority view.
But the majority leader, HMS Abuso, while addressing the press, said the minister's use of the caveat to the best of his knowledge, and that he was not aware of any payment, absolves him of any offense of lying.
So you have read the view of the majority and the minority. The Parliament itself doesn't have a view. The United Parliament.
Let me listen to Kojo.
You were trying to create an impression that the procurement laws of this country were suspended during COVID.
But the part he read bear me out.
No,
he read bears me out.
Paul.
The PPA is investigating.
Paul.
Who talks about procurement breaches?
No, Paul, let's
okay.
Yes, let's
Moro read clearly that the committee said that the minister breached procurement law. And what you forget is that we watched the proceedings live.
Yeah.
The minister himself said that he wasn't thinking well at the time.
That's in relation to something else.
No.
Okay. Fair enough, Kojo. Fair enough.
Paul.
Okay, finish.
You are being disruptive.
Yeah, I beg you.
The minister himself said that he wasn't thinking straight at the time.
Yeah.
And it is for that reason that President Akufo-Addo went to his constituency in Sunyani and said, "Yeah, Papa, now I am confused."
That's political talk.
No,
you can't use that.
It is not political talk.
All over the world, talk on rally floor cannot be used.
No, Paul, let him know.
Paul, I've known you for 25 years. You have an excuse for everything.
Maybe more.
Maybe you have an excuse for everything, so don't worry.
Maybe. No, but we have to say that political talk is political talk.
Paul, you're being a bit disruptive, Paul. Sorry.
Yeah. When he finished, I'll come to that.
If I say that this your jacket is green, you can try convincing the listening public that it is white. I've known you for 25 years. What I'm saying is very simple. I am saying that when it comes to doing the wrong things, whether there's policy or law or whatever there is, if while the Kwadwo government takes the biscuit.
Yes, he has new polls.
From a very senior law enforcement officer.
Okay.
Paul. He says which laws were suspended. The laws on public procurement were not suspended because they make provision for procurement in the face of an emergency. Okay. The constitutional requirements of parliamentary approval for international contracts were not suspended.
Okay.
So when you come out...
No, but that's somebody's opinion.
It's not somebody's opinion.
The thing that Moro read, the PPA is yet to come out.
It's the
PPA that can tell us whether their rules have been breached or not.
It is not the PPA. The parliament...
But Parliament could not agree on it. It's clear.
How could Parliament agree on
the document.
Paul.
The document says Parliament could not agree on it.
Governing procurement were not suspended. That's all that you need to admit.
No, but whose opinion is that?
It is not an opinion.
What are you talking about? So which laws were suspended? Show me. Show me.
Which laws were suspended?
Yes, you said procurement was not suspended. Which ones were suspended?
You're the one who's telling us every law was
I am telling you that there's a provision in the 1992 Constitution that allows the president, when there's an emergency, to suspend laws. You say that public procurement was not suspended. Which ones were suspended under COVID?
The president cannot. But you are the one who's telling us every law was suspended. Even common sense was suspended.
No, but I'm saying that if you read the constitutional provision, I've asked for it, bring it. If you read the constitutional provision, it shows under what conditions the president can do that, which laws he can suspend, which ones he cannot suspend, movement of people.
Your
movement of people is a fundamental human right. It's guaranteed in chapter 5. That one was suspended. So how much more less a procurement law?
If movement was suspended,
that is not fundamental.
It didn't suspend common sense. It didn't suspend the
Nobody says it suspended common sense. I'm saying that there are fundamental rules that were suspended.
Because the president went to Parliament under a certificate of emergency and asked for certain laws to be suspended.
Which are certain?
It means procurement was suspended. I'm
suggesting to you that for that reason that PPA hasn't come out.
38
PPA hasn't come out.
It is for that reason that $38 million was distributed among MPP party folk. Because laws were suspended.
I don't know that.
You will never know.
I don't know that.
Paul, you
$38 million was distributed to
you choose what you know.
Yeah, but tell us.
If the MPP executives who were telling us that lady who was a parliamentary candidate in Tamale Central, who said that she was giving 150,000 cedis to spend on the election from COVID funds. One thing.
Let's move on.
I don't know this one.
You have selective. Which lady is that? Paul, you have selective hearing. She's called Felicia Tete. You have selective hearing.
Oh, she was in the law. I don't have selective hearing. We're dealing with the laws of Ghana.
I said
you read somebody and says the person is an important security person.
Are you listen?
And that he says that the laws of Ghana.
I said a law enforcement officer.
A law enforcement officer.
I said
should I read a text from you from a judge?
Listen.
Should I read a text from a judge?
Read it. That the judge told you. The judge told you that procurement laws were suspended.
I'm saying that you cannot bring one person's opinion. Take the constitution.
It is not an opinion.
Bring the 1992 constitution. Bring the parliamentary hazard of what was suspended. Here you are. You can't tell us what was suspended, but you are sure procurement was suspended.
Paul, I cited a parliamentary committee that was set up. A parliamentary committee at which the particular minister sat and said he was confused.
Whose results bear me out? It bears me out.
And you are
the parliamentary report says that PPA did not issue an opinion, and they are yet to issue an opinion. The Public Procurement Authority is the most important authority saddled with the view whether there's been a procurement breach or not. That PPA did not say there was a procurement breach. That's the parliamentary report. That is Parliament's report.
Let's debate it ad infinitum. What you read. Read it again because Paul.
You have to read it again and read the part where you said PPA have not come out with a conclusion. And read the part where you said that Parliament was not able to conclude. And then you read the minority opinion and the majority opinion. Speaker Bagbe was in the chair.
I don't want us.
It's in the report. I didn't know he read it.
What Paul is telling you is that the PPA has superiority over committees of Parliament.
No, when it comes to PPA opinion.
I said, why did the minister say
that there's been a PPA breach without PPA itself?
Why did the minister say he was confused? The laws have been suspended.